welcome back to the Thought Process Podcast. My name is Chase Vibe. I'm here with my co-host, Jared Slavik.
Local hibachi chef, Jared Slavik.
Yeah, the local hibachi chef himself.
Actually, not quite yet, though. I haven't started. I just got the grill with my stimulus check.
I don't even care, man. Just start flipping shrimp and rice and all of that.
I'm not cooking shrimp on there because I don't like
Crack
seafood.
a couple eggs.
Okay, I got you on the eggs.
Yeah.
I'll be making fried rice next weekend.
Pour some sake into my mouth.
That's also not happening. None of these things will be happening.
Intimacy.
You can find intimacy other ways.
You can't find intimacy other ways.
Go on Chatroulette and get your intimacy, bro. You ain't getting it here.
You see what I live with?
Might see a couple of dicks, it's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Get up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, before the show completely derails, we got our stimulus checks. We are now in a world where we get the money back that we put in. Who would have thought?
This is like the one time that I'll say Andrew Yang had a point.
Yes.
That would have been a good thing to get. Can I just get some fucking money once in a while from you bastards?
Andrew Yang had a point up until he was like, and we're going to pay for it by cutting all the social programs.
Okay, you lost me there. You definitely lost me there.
But yeah, having a universal basic income would be great. $1,200 is not enough for that, but let's start with the fact that we got $1,200 and people can pay for things. Not everyone can pay for everything with $1,200, especially if you live in expensive-ass cities.
Which is a lot of them.
Yes.
This is one of them.
Yeah, we're expensive, but we're not West Coast, East Coast expensive.
But we're more expensive than some people realize. I even forget sometimes that we're top half.
Yeah.
In terms of price for living.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The one time I really noticed that was when I was driving to Myrtle Beach from Charleston's airport. Yeah, there was a fucking house for rent, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was $600 a month. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's half of what I'm paying now for the same thing. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, man. No, it's wild. But for all of those people who are struggling, this is a one-time stimulus. So I don't know what's going to happen next month. People are already behind on bills. What are we doing?
Like I said, I hope that we can get this shit figured out and find some solutions. I don't have to worry about it right now because I'm still working. I don't really like working, but here I am. But at least I have my job and I'm making my income the same. So
yes.
But for the people that don't have that same luxury, the people that are unemployed and their unemployment will be running out soon.
The over 20 million people who are
those
unemployed.
Are the people that are the ones that you got to worry about here.
When are we getting masked up, Jared? When are we going to start this revolution?
So what's going to happen is I'm going to show up at the end of the revolution and be like, good job, guys.
Just like a white man.
We did it. The revolution's over.
Just like a white man.
And then they're going to fucking string me up and kill me, and I'll deserve it.
Yes. So I agree.
But that's what's going to happen, though.
What did you end up spending your stimulus check on?
Well, like I said at the top, I bought my flat top grill finally. Okay. I've been eyeing that for a long time. I knew as soon as I found out that they fucking made those, I was like, I have to get one of these.
What is a flat top grill?
So I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of those, you can get them the smaller electric griddles that you can plug into your fucking outlet. And it's just it's just flat metal cooking surface.
Right.
Think about if you had a fucking frying pan, but instead of a circle, it was rectangle. And instead of being a frying pan size, it was fucking 36 inches long.
Yeah, man.
That's what a flat top is. And there's so many things I wanted to get it for, from making burgers to fried rice, hibachi type shit, breakfast, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow.
Hell
just
yeah.
Having that kind of space to cook things. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to cook shit, for instance, an omelet or a pancake in a fucking frying pan. There's not enough space to do any of that shit. But you got this 36-inch cooking surface. You can put hella pancakes, a couple rows of hash browns, bunch of fucking bacon, and you got all this space to move around. I needed to get that. But then I realized how much work it's going to be to maintain it. So that's going to be garbage. But, you win some, you lose some.
You know what? Rock Nation Brunch Twitter just went off in my head.
And what did they say?
We should flip this investment and start selling food.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're going to sell plates at a socially distanced
Do you remember,
rate.
It was a couple summers ago I was grilling, and one of the people across the street were like, man, you was grilling back there. I smelled that shit smelled good. She's like, you should let me buy a plate next time.
Well, you should have.
And I was like, I don't like any of you at all. So I'm sorry. You know what you should do is not park in my fucking spot. But here we are.
Jared.
Well, it's a valid point, dude. All the spots in front of their house is open, and they parked in my spot. Like, I don't understand.
All right.
Why are we doing this?
I spent my $1,200 paying off debt. So I'm led to believe that capitalism is a scam because they gave me $1,200 and I decided to give it back to them so that I could be in a better position.
So you paid
maybe
off
in the future.
student loans?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was going to say, like, credit cards aren't government, so you must be talking about something else.
Oh, yeah. Student loans. And let's just keep in mind here, college dropout, chase vibe.
Hey, man, I've been there. I took out one loan for college and I defaulted it because I forgot I had it. Because that's the kind of thing that I would do, is forget I have a $2,000 loan out.
Right.
And it was in default. And I was waiting for my tax refund one year and I never got it. And I'm like, why didn't I get my tax refund? And they're like, yeah, you owe us $2,800 on this student loan you never paid. So we took that shit.
Did you say 2,800?
2,800.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my bad. But I'm like, oh, that's right. And they're like, yeah, we just took your shit. Now, would you like to pay the rest of it off, you asshole? And I was like, I guess. I mean, I guess we should just do that. Why not? And so I paid that off finally. But yeah, fucking shout out to the government. They get their money one way or the other.
Right. Yeah.
But
I
fuck,
love
man.
the system that we're in.
But it's not all bad. It's not all bad. We got tons and tons of music in the last week or so here. Tons of great shit.
Yeah, man. We got new Buddy and Kent jams.
I listened to about half of that.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Instrumentally, it's really good. I think that I might have been spoiled for getting like the limited amount of Buddy on the Dreamers project, where it was like all heat. To like listen to him like across the full length project and hear the other things that he does.
Wait. You didn't listen to Harlan and Alondra?
Chase, you're talking to a guy who doesn't listen to any fucking thing.
What is wrong with you?
You know who I am.
What is wrong with you?
No one knows.
Let's just start there.
I can't go to therapy because the fucking everything's closed.
You could have Zoom therapy.
Nope, not doing it.
You're not gonna talk to someone on the phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on Omegle.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do it that way. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. We got Thundercat.
That's great. We talked about that last week.
We got Tory Lanez dropped a project, which is not as good as his lives.
The Baby's album sucks.
Yeah.
I should say I've heard it sucks. I will not be listening because I don't like the Baby.
I listened to it.
And it sucks, right?
We also got
So anyways, moving on.
We also got Westside Gunn.
Oh. Can we like play like a celebration round of applause clapping soundbite here? I finally listened to something that Chase told me to listen to. Finally. It's good though.
A long time coming.
It's really good.
Westside Gunn, Pray for Paris.
It shit slaps.
Yeah, let's talk about Westside Gunn. He beat COVID.
And
He
dropped
beat COVID and dropped an incredible project
some
front
heat
to back. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that shit
I'm
bangs.
super happy that finally Jared listened to some Griselda and got his life together because this album is fantastic. I
will say it makes sense that I would like it because it does sound like the kind of stuff that I do like, which I guess Chase said before. It sounds like stuff you like, Jared. Why don't you listen to it? So
to those listening, I am smirking. I'm enjoying myself. It's right to be right.
The one thing I noticed is that it sounds like in the same like vein, I guess, as like Big L. That's like the comparison I thought of.
Okay.
I can see like the similarities there. Cause I was like listening to the album and I was like, some of this, like parts of this sounds like stuff I've listened to before.
Right.
But I couldn't put my finger on it. And then for some reason today, like a couple of lines from a Big L song popped into my head. And I was like, oh shit, that's what that sounds like.
Yeah.
And so then I made the connection there.
Yeah, Westside Gunn, man, I love it because he just combines like fashion talk, like really good high fashion talk with
which I'm super into.
Mafia talk with WWE references. And he does it so seamlessly and it sounds so good and everything is just great. And we got great verses from Tyler on there and Freddie Gibbs and of course, you know, Conway and Benny. So it was just incredible album.
So
man.
Benny's the one that had that line I was talking about, Chase?
Yes.
I can't believe I was dying when he said that. We said that she sucks, fucks, and counts the money, but she's still annoying.
Yeah, man.
For all my anime fans out there, that's some Sasuke shit. Straight up.
Yeah, man. Misogyny is still entertaining.
I mean, a lot of things are entertaining.
Oh my God.
I'm not the right person to ask because I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, you are. But no, it was great to listen to that project. French Toast is such a good record.
Yeah, I mean, there's like no misses on there.
No,
really.
no, I can't call it like
The song with Tyler
yeah,
slaps really hard.
yeah, and Tyler produced a joint on there too.
Yeah, that song, I can't remember what it's called, but that song that you're talking about.
Party with Pop Smoke.
Yep, that's a good song.
Yep.
But the thing I noticed the most about the album is that like it kind of just like goes, you know, all the way through.
Oh yeah.
And like my experience listening to it the first time was today. I was running around. You know, I went to Costco and I went to Home Depot to get the grill and I had to go up to Target to get some more shit. And so I was hopping in and out of the car, you know, hearing different parts of the album. And you can honestly listen to any of it at any time. And it would just be like some good shit to have on.
Yeah, man.
Like whoever they had all on the production on that album, they snap. Like that shit is put together right.
I mean, Alchemist was on it. Tyler, obviously. Jay Versace from Vine.
Oh my God.
He produced Versace on there.
Oh my, that fucking song's great.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing to see what the kids grow up to be, you know? He was a Vine star and now he produces incredible hip hop music for some of the most exciting acts to come out of New York in a long time.
Shout out to the homie, man.
Yeah, man.
And if I was ever had that kind of money, you can rest assured that I would be a fucking fashion icon.
Oh man, you gotta have taste first.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Chase. I have taste. Don't let this man fool you. If I had that kind of money, you wouldn't even know what my closet would be looking like.
Bro, he had the Prada Timberlands on, bro.
I'd have so many exclusives. I'd be going on StockX and shit, getting all the $3,000 shoes.
See, that's where you're already wrong. You wouldn't even be going on StockX if you were that plugged in.
I guess you're right.
They'd be coming to you.
I'd be like, hey, just send me the whole collection, bro. Drop that shit off my front door.
Exactly.
I need that.
Speaking of exciting things coming out of New York, I was actually recently introduced to a bubbling movement in Brooklyn.
Oh, what now?
Which is New York's drill scene.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen you share something about that.
Yeah. You know, a friend of ours put me on. I've been seeing like the names Sheff G and Fabio Foreign and obviously Pop Smoke kind of floating around for a while, but I didn't really look into it because I don't listen to like artists until like someone's like, you got to hear this song. And I'm like, okay. When you just talk about the artist, I don't know what to dive into. But I finally gave it a chance. I'm thoroughly impressed by a young man by the name of Sheff G, who raps incredibly well over some great production. You know what the most unique facet of New York drill is? Drill, obviously, comes from the Midwest, comes from Chicago specifically. So there's other scenes, though, that have popped up in the decade since. As the New York scene and the UK scene. And the New York scene, all of their producers are from the UK. It's so random.
It reminds you of like what, like the 1700s, like all these British motherfuckers coming over here.
Right. Because like these kids, you know, like they would just get stuff. They would find like type beats on YouTube, and so like Axel Beats and 808 Mellow, they were making type beats that these guys would grab, and then they would start turning into type beats for specific New York drill artists.
Lo-fi hip-hop beats to study to.
And they would grab those beats, and that's how it became a whole thing. And now Pusha T's manager, Steven Victor, has the two main producers of this movement signed to him. He also had Pop Smoke sign. Unfortunately, like, that happened the way it happened. Pop Smoke was probably going to be a lot bigger than he was, considering his hit-making capacity. But I'm excited for New York drill, man. Specifically for Sheff G. I think that dude's going to be big. He has a lot of energy behind him. And
I'll have to check some of that shit out.
Yeah, man.
Throw it onto the docket there.
Man, I can't wait to hear collabs with Bobby and Rowdy when they come out.
Tomorrow, I'm going to be outside for about 8 to 10 hours, enjoying the nice weather we're going to have.
Yeah, man.
So what I'm going to do is steal Jason's Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to start playing some of this stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're going to... It's going to sound real great to hear No Suburbans.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
From the backyard.
I don't know what that means, but I'm putting it on. But I was just to your earlier point, I definitely agree with the idea that, like, you're trying to put someone on to an artist, you really have to, like, give them that one song.
Yeah.
That one song that's, like, this is the song. And just recently, you know, I finally listened to that Giveon album.
Yeah.
And that shit slaps. And so one of my friends, I sent them the World Recreated song. Because to me, that's the best song on the album.
Yeah, one of your friends, huh? You sent a song called World Recreated.
Yeah, to one of my friends. Don't worry about it, Chase.
Friend, huh?
Why you asking all these fucking questions?
I didn't say anything. I'm just making an observation.
I just want you guys to know that you can always tell what Chase is thinking by the look on his face, and the look on his face had
this is an audio podcast.
Sinister intent.
There is no look on my face through the airwaves. Go on, tell your story.
I should have just recorded the video and then uploaded it later.
Tell your story, sir.
But anyways, no, they were like, "Oh, this song's great," and I'm like, "See, that's what you got to do." Because, people, I'm probably the most stubborn of anybody.
Yes.
And if you can manage to get me to listen to one song from an artist that's really good, I will go back and listen to more of that artist. But if you say, listen to this one song, this is the song, and that shit's trash to me, then you're out of luck. That's it. It's over with.
That's unfortunate. All they said, though, was, this is great.
Well, I mean, I didn't set it up to have a conversation about it.
Oh.
I sent it, like, at a random time.
Late at night.
Listen, sir, why you asking all these fucking questions?
Should we throw it a break?
Perhaps, because now I feel pressed.
We're gonna listen to Uncle T's World Blows Up for this week's break. We'll catch you right after. Enjoy.
Please help.
The best that I can is all that I got. I'm a straying to go all the way up. I'm a straying to go all the way up. Before the world blows up. Before the world blows up. Before the world blows up. It's been a minute since I sat down to think. 5 days since the last time I had a drink. Don't congratulate me just for being myself. I would never even try to be no one else. I've been getting by, moving salt on the side, doing what I can to try to keep a clear mind. With my own 2 eyes, I look out for the signs. Just hope I know enough to listen to myself next time. I've been busy looking for a better way of life, tackling some habits, one at a time. Arrogance and pride, always crossing the line. Learning to let go of all that used to be mine. I have my days, I feel like what's it all for? But I got nieces and nephews looking to me for more. And I'll be damned if I do, and I'll be damned if I don't. I'll just put one foot after the other. The best that I can is all that I got. I'm a straying to go all the way up. I'm a straying to go all the way up. Before the world blows up. Before the world blows up. Before the world blows up. I'm just trying to find the right words to say. I'm just trying to find the right words to say. I'm just trying to find the light so I can show the way. They said I'd never change, but look at me today. I got light in my eyes, behind the blue and the gray. Waking up every day, and I can't help but feel blessed. Just for the chance to take another breath. One more day to try, be who I see in my mind. Learn the lessons necessary to expose all the lies that are buried inside. Affected me since a child. Control my every move for the longest time. Now I don't know how to not be real, cause I don't know how to not say the shit that I feel. I'm just here to speak the truth, the type of shit somebody around here gotta fucking do. It used to be so hard to tell if I was going to heaven, if I was going to hell. The best that I can is all that I got. I'm a straying to go all the way up. I'm a straying to go all the way up. Before the world blows up. Before the world blows up. Before the world blows up.
And we are back. That was Uncle T with World Blows Up. That is off her new album, Late Bloomer, which is a great project. You should check it out. I really love it. It's really vibey. There's some great beats on there. It's mixed incredibly. Shout out to Andre Mariette on that one. And I understand, I know a lot of the artists you're hearing up here, you're like, oh, Chase, haven't you worked with these artists before? Aren't you just plugging your friends? Yes and no. You should also recognize I have a great taste level. So, hey, there we are. Check out Late Bloomer.
And also, I feel like if we put, like, mainstream artists on there and this podcast actually did numbers, they would, like, fucking sue us.
I don't even want to put, like, mainstream artists on there.
That's also true. Like, no one, you don't need us to tell you to listen to some fucking, like, Lil Uzi Vert shit, because everyone already gonna listen to that.
Right, and we're just gonna talk about it here instead.
Right. And
Speaking of Lil Uzi Vert,
shout out to the homie.
yeah, Playboy Carti released a single, and
Which was?
it was called
No, I didn't ask what it was Nate called. I'm saying, how bad was it?
At Me, and me spelled MEH. Uzi's response to that was called Just Meh. Which,
Which is how I would describe Playboy Carti as an artist.
I disagree. I don't think Playboy Carti is an incredible lyricist. I don't think he does anything really interesting in terms of flows.
So what are we getting to the part where he's good?
I think he's incredibly innovative with the way that he uses his ad-libs and his voice and creating a texture within the production that Pierre Bourne gives him. Yes. Yes.
Anyways.
Yes.
The only Playboy...
That is why Tyler got him.
The only Playboy Carti
Earthquake.
thing I like is from Earthquake. Like, that's as far as my
That
interest.
shows your taste level, sir.
Yeah, Igor's a fucking great album.
Yeah.
Best album of the year last year.
But that's the only Playboy Carti you like?
Yeah, the rest of it's garbage.
Man.
Actually, let me
Back-to-back weeks, sir.
Let me take that back a little bit. Millie Rock is good.
I can't stand you.
But that's about it.
So Uzi and Carti have been having a bit of a cold war. Uzi earlier in the year said that he doesn't really rock with him anymore. He, I believe, said he doesn't beef with anybody because he's not tough, but they could have a friendly dress-off. That seems to have escalated since because he's taken to trolling him incessantly.
Like dress off, huh?
Yeah.
We should do one of those.
I mean, however you want to take
Wait
it.
till I get my money. I'm gonna do a dress off in the backyard. You know how I'm coming.
Oh yeah, we got to do one of those don't rush challenges that they do on TikTok, where like you're just in your regular clothes, and then like you go up to the camera, you come back, and you looking fresh as hell.
It's gonna be the exact same picture, just different clothes.
We got to do it.
Post haircut, so they open up the barbershops again.
Oh yeah, for sure. We can't do it right now,
especially since my
looking wild out here.
Especially since my secret barber retired apparently.
You shouldn't be having a secret barber. You're gonna get us all killed.
What do you mean?
You see, look, this man going out here, he being in close proximity, getting his hair cut.
Do you not go shopping for food?
I don't have people in my face.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're going out in public, and we both have to work on the front line still.
This man it's okay. I'll just get a haircut.
Okay, well.
You don't even have to look good. No one else does.
Don't worry about it, Chief.
Anyways.
You don't know my life?
Whatever. Uzi
I'm supporting
and Carti.
local business, Chase.
Uzi and Carti. Yeah, Uzi was just trolling him all on Twitter.
Which is great. It was all hilarious.
Oh, yeah, it's hilarious for sure. Carti said he's dropping on Monday, and Uzi previously said that he will drop whenever he drops. So apparently we're also getting Uzi, and I can't wait.
So...
Three Uzi projects in one quarter?
Carti released a single. Is he releasing a project on Monday?
Yeah, apparently.
Allegedly?
Yep.
That'd be hilarious.
Man.
Because I'm fairly confident to say that Carti album is going to be garbage.
You are out of your mind. Those leaks, not the single, the leaks from the album have been incredible. That Kid Cudi record that he has.
Sounds like a Kid Cudi thing and less of a Playboy Carti thing, but go on.
No. Kid Cudi's not on the record. It's just called Kid Cudi.
Oh.
Come on. You gotta think, man. You gotta listen to music.
Bro, why are you sounding like a conspiracy theorist?
The Molly record?
You gotta open your third eye, bro. You don't even know.
Well,
you don't even know what he's saying on the songs.
Exactly. You probably don't.
I mean, most people don't.
No. You know what? I get it, because you don't have children. You don't understand baby talk.
Do you have children?
You don't understand
this man is hiding a family.
You do not. You do not understand baby talk. So
it's not a secret family if I don't ever claim them.
Wow.
This man is pressed.
Speaking of kids that are estranged from their fathers.
Wow.
50 Cent.
Wow, what a segue. You're not wrong.
For the record, I don't have any kids. I would be involved in their lives if I did have kids.
It's funny that you didn't even try to defend yourself there. You're like, so anyways, 50 Cent.
I was looking for a segue. I'm looking for a way out.
Oh, God.
50 and Ja, someone floated the idea of them having an IG battle with their hits. It's not going to happen. Let's just start there, because they don't like each other in real life. So they're not going to do anything that benefits one another. I mean, Ja might, but
didn't Ja already say that he was down?
Okay, cool. Yeah, Ja would.
Because Ja's like got nothing else going on in his life.
Yeah,
Why
I
would he?
mean, other than scamming rich white kids, which, you know what? In retrospect, I support. But
Yeah, it's like, scamming people in general, bad. Scamming rich white kids, good.
yeah.
There's like a chart for this somewhere. Look it up.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. There's, like a bell curve or
The
something.
more money you have, the better it is to do bad things to you.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yes. So, billionaires, once again, watch out.
One of these days, we're just going to see an Amazon drone and be like, I didn't order nothing.
I'm going to start sounding like freaking Joe Exotic. Just sending like vague threats.
This will be your last breath, Jeff Bezos. And then we're going to see an Amazon drone and be like, I didn't order nothing. And then a fucking missile's going to come shooting out at us and it's over with.
So, anyways, this whole conversation got people talking about, would it even be a competition if
It would
50
not.
and Ja compete?
It would absolutely not.
I agree, but I don't agree with how you consider
I'm
it.
also right in what I said.
You're not.
Absolutely, 50 Cent
Yeah.
could play Get Rich or Die Trying front to back. He could just pull up his computer, go to track 1, hit play, go in the other room and make a fucking drink and win. It's over with. It's done.
No.
And that is the marketplace of ideas.
I
It's
disagree.
the fucking facts, man.
I disagree. Ja has hits. He is a part of an assortment of
He has
hits.
a couple of hits, a
He is
handful.
on a lot of records. I think that Ja could win rounds easily based up like
Here's what I said. Ja Rule could, for the first like 5 real songs of Get Rich or Die Trying, let's say he goes 3-2. After that first 5, he's gonna be fucking washed the rest of that album.
But that's the thing.
And it's
you don't-
over with.
You don't understand, Jared. These battles are all about sequencing.
All you gotta do is play Back Down and the whole crowd's gonna be like, get out of here. This guy fucking stinks. Garbage.
No.
Yes.
It's all about sequencing. I mean, the antics from 50 Cent would easily, put him in the win. But if Ja is like just giving up early rounds, or like if you're playing it front to back so you know which track is coming next, because you should know which track is coming next on an album that helped end your career,
Yeah, I would hope so.
you can just like slot in weaker songs so that like 50 automatically wins that round, but then you have hits to win against.
Okay,
the
so
other
what's Ja
songs.
Rule doing at the end of the album for the last like 3 songs, which are all fucking fire?
He's gonna play the hits, man.
But what's he gonna do in the middle where there's also fire?
He's gonna play his
That's my point. Is like, what's he gonna do? There's like 16 tracks on Get Rich or Die Trying that are all fucking fire. What is he doing for those 16 songs to win enough rounds to say I won the battle?
He's got DMX collabs. He's got Jay-Z collabs.
It's not gonna
He's
happen,
got
bro.
J-Lo and Ashanti collabs.
No one cares about those songs.
He's got a little Wayne collab.
You can say all these things, but no one cares about any of those songs.
I'm just saying, man.
Well, I know what people care about from Ja Rule, like the fucking 5 songs he's got with Ashanti.
New York.
It's like like no one.
With Jada and Fat Joe.
No one cares.
Now
bro.
look. I understand. I'm saying all of these songs have features. That doesn't take away from the fact that they are hits. We did not do this with French Montana. So look,
I'm just saying. At the end of the day, there's only like
50 would win. I don't think you can just throw on Get Rich or Die Trying though and call that an easy victory.
I think you can, but at least we agree on the fact that even if he didn't, 50 Cent still has like tons more hits than Ja Rule.
I wouldn't say tons more.
It's like saying the Lakers are going to lose to the 8 seed
Now,
in the round 1 of the playoffs.
what should
It's
50,
not going to happen.
What should 50 Cent open with realistically?
What should he open with?
What should he open with if they were to do this?
Oh man, that's a good question.
I think it should be Whip Your Head.
Yeah,
I think that's a great opening. Just
Yeah,
because
that'd be good.
It bangs and like it's his mentality.
and you know what you know what 50 Cent's got to do?
You know what he would do though? He play that damn song he has with Casanova and 6ix9ine.
You should just start with Back Down. Just open it up. Go for the head right away.
Nothing but diss records.
But no, like the moment that Ja Rule like tries to put out like one of his like best songs, his like best chances to win a round, then 50 Cent's just gonna drop like In the Club.
Or you know what? You just sacrifice that round.
You
Just,
could.
if you're letting Ja go first, so you get to see what he's gonna play for the start of each round. Sacrifice a round on when he has
Here's the
hits.
question: is there any Ja Rule song that you could play that has the hope of winning against something like In the Club? I don't think there is. We can't forget how poppin' In the Club was. Motherfuckers played that shit everywhere.
No, that's a timeless record. But like, On Time is another one. I always there when you come.
That's the only Ja Rule
but
song I probably care
always
about,
on
to be
time.
honest. But still, in the club, man.
I'm
Beats
just
it.
saying they both got records that went up.
And that's the problem with Ja Rule, is that all the songs that Ja Rule has that are good are because of other people and not because of Ja Rule.
Look,
Because
I'm
Ja
not
Rule's-
disagreeing with you.
Ja Rule's like the great value brand of the great value brand of Tupac.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a fucking terrible clone that
Yeah.
it's like not even worth talking about.
Yeah, no, everyone tried to be Pac after he died, and varying effects, you know.
And that was one of the worst ones.
Yeah. One of the better ones was DMX. People are not ready to hear that, but look, same bag.
At least DMX had like some character to him, and he
Man,
had like his own
DMX
personality.
DMX went on a run, and that man became
It felt like
his
Ja
own
Rule like
artist.
didn't even have like a personality or an identity. Like, it felt like his entire identity was, I'm trying to be Tupac.
Do you? Oh my goodness! You know he was in Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah, and it's fucking hilarious. He gets washed.
No, but did you know about Too Fast, Too Furious?
Yeah.
The role that Ludacris has was supposed to be him, and he played John Singleton, the director. Like, he basically ignored him and was like downplaying like his involvement in the film. So he played himself out of getting a bigger role in a franchise that is still going on today.
In which Ludacris is a huge part of.
Now, to be fair, this was like 2002. This was before Get Rich. Ja Rule had no idea what was going to come. So
He had no
but-
idea that his entire career
entire
was about to be
career.
ended.
Yeah. I mean, I also feel like there's some revisionist history on saying that 50 Cent ended Ja Rule's career. It was a big industry thing, for one. And two, there was also a lot of arrests made around that time.
Well, I mean, and also it wasn't just 50 Cent. I mean, he was getting like
Busta and
and Eminem when he was
Yeah.
still good.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I
Like
mean,
that. I know that. Okay, I will say, Eminem's washed. He hasn't put out anything good in a
Super.
long time. But in his prime, he was
20
putting out
years.
good shit. And that song "Bully," that Ja Rule diss song he put out, is fire.
I have to check it out.
You fucking know the song. We've talked about this a long time
Have we?
ago.
I don't know.
We talked about "Bully" in like 2012, bro.
Yeah, you know how long ago that was? I probably forgot it by now.
No, but I'm saying you know the song.
I'm sure.
It's great.
But, yeah, no, it would be very entertaining to see. It's not going to happen. Maybe we can get a friendly dress off with Carti and
you,
Uzi.
you know what probably happened with the Ja Rule thing is that it was like a team up, and he was already like, it was like the end of Mortal Kombat, like finish him, and then 50 Cent came in and did the fatality.
Oh,
But he
yeah,
was already
sure.
washed by then. It wasn't like 50 Cent single handedly ended his career.
No,
That's the reality.
but very, very weird, like, situation all around, just because it was the perfect storm. And it's very easy to take ownership of that.
And also, we're talking about a career that got ended that probably should have never started.
You need to relax. That man had hits.
He didn't have hits. He was on hits. Let's say it the right way.
Okay.
You could have put anybody on those songs and they would have slapped.
Look, man, he had
Because
a
he
song,
wasn't the reason they were good.
He had a song with Wayne. You know,
Can you name one song that was good because Ja Rule was on it? Can you name one song that, man, if it weren't for Ja Rule, this song wouldn't be good? Can you? Because I don't think you can. I think any hit that Ja Rule's ever had was a hit because Ashanti snapped, or DMX snapped, or someone else on that track snapped. It was never because of Ja Rule.
I think that Ja Rule is a better rapper than Birdman.
Okay? And Birdman's garbage.
Birdman
That's a
has
really
great
low
songs.
bar.
He has classics.
Okay. Are they classics because of him?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So
I had to think about it. I was like,
So let's get back to the point.
The big timers. And I was like, oh, that's all Manny Fresh to me.
Okay, so that's the thing, man. Like, you
Every-
can't say this guy's got hits if he's not the reason that they are hits. You gotta at least have a couple of songs that you're showing up on. They're like, man, if it weren't for this guy, this song would just not bang. And Ja Rule does not have that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we could have done without Ja Rule's career. We could have still gotten hits in those time periods with some of those same supporting artists, but just had a better artist headlining it. Can you imagine if an actual good rapper was on like them songs with Ashanti? Like someone that was actually good at fucking making music?
Should have been Jadakiss.
Okay, so here's my point.
Also,
you imagine if someone
also
that had
Jadakiss
talent.
still has the best 50 Cent diss record, in my opinion, because he bars him up. I mean, there are people who are effective like Game and Ross, but Jadakiss Checkmate, still the best 50 Cent diss record. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for us this week. Do we have like recommendations? We didn't talk about recommendations at all.
I have some. I always have some shit.
Go for
down
it.
the pipeline. True Detective season 1.
Yeah.
It is fucking fantastic.
You've been talking about that.
It is probably top 5 season of any show I've ever watched. Now, the thing about True Detective is every season's different. There's different actors, different stories and shit. So it's not the same as saying, oh, season 3 of Breaking Bad is like the best season of Breaking Bad because it's a continuous story. To say season 1 of True Detective is really good is just to say that this is just a really good story.
Yeah.
A bad example would be like to say that Tiger King's great because that's one season of one thing, except that it's not a really good show. It's just really funny.
Interesting is the word I would use.
But yeah, it's like that one story for season 1 of True Detective is just incredible. And Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, this late into their careers, just turn in like all-time great performances. And it's one of those weird like things where there's a bunch of small supporting characters that have like little bits throughout the series that are all throwing 100. There might be a guy that's in one episode for like 10 minutes, and for that 10 minutes, that guy's going for it. And it's just perfect to me. So I cannot recommend highly enough to check out season 1 of True Detective. What you can do is get a 1-week trial to HBO and just binge watch it like I did. I will be keeping the HBO subscription for 1 month because there's tons of movies and other shit on there I want to watch. But
like The Wire, we should watch The Wire.
I'm gonna watch The Wire because people say that's one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
Yeah, you gotta do that with me because I have not seen it yet either.
All right, I will save episode 1 for a time when we can all watch it.
Cool. My recommendations this week, I'm gonna say the John Wick movie series because I just finished the last one. Super high octane action, really love it. My other recommendation is gonna be just go listen to Westside Gunn's album.
Yes,
Please do that.
I second that. It's great.
Yeah,
I'm all in. To reiterate on the John Wick series, I've been a long-standing John Wick stan, potentially greatest action movie franchise of all time.
Potentially,
And it's only 3.
we should talk about that.
The reason that I say it so highly now is because I know there's gonna be more, and the first 3 are just so perfect that they would really have to fuck up the next couple to like change that. Those first 3 films are just almost perfect action movies.
And with that, we leave you. We'll catch you next week. This is Thot Process. I'm Chase. This is Jared.
But next week I will be a seasoned flat top grill master,
Yes.
so we'll have some stories from that.
He's gonna wear a chef hat.
I don't know about that.